We have some breaking news to get to. TikTok could now be banned in the U.S. in just a few short weeks. A federal appeals court panel is upholding a law that requires TikTok to break its ties with its Chinese-based parent company ByteDance or be banned by mid-January. ABC News business reporter Alexis Christoforous joins me now with more. Alexis, TikTok has always argued that the ban infringes on the company's First Amendment rights. What's the latest?
Well, the government for years now has been saying that TikTok is a national security risk. I mean, 170 million Americans are on this video app. That's about half the U.S. population. And so the U.S. government is concerned that TikTok has access to sensitive information, people's viewing habits, large swaths of data that the Chinese government could have access to. They're afraid that the Chinese government can manipulate what people are seeing on this app. And so they are basically giving them an ultimatum. And today, the judges, this panel of three judges upheld that lower court ruling, saying yes, TikTok will either have to divest itself, sell itself from its Chinese-based parent company ByteDance, or it will be banned from app stores in the U.S. come January 19th. And that's an important date, Phil, because it's the day before Trump becomes president again.
Yeah, people taking notice of that. There are so many people, this will have wide implications. There's so many people who rely on TikTok for their sole source of income. So What happens?
It's a big question mark for them. I mean, this can fall a few different ways. You know, ByteDance sells TikTok to a U.S. company. All is well here that TikTok is able to maintain its audience here in the U.S., and you wouldn't feel much of a difference. But, you know, TikTok has said they're going to take this all the way to the Supreme Court. If it gets tied up in the Supreme Court, do the justices there say, okay, we're going to lift the ban while this works its way through the court, or no, we're going to implement the ban? So it could have a real impact on influencers who, as you say, really rely on TikTok for revenue.
So we have that latest ruling, but you say TikTok can take this all the way.
Absolutely. And Trump, actually, when he becomes president, you know, he was a foe at first and wanted to ban it during his first administration. He's now changed his mind. We can see whether or not he gets a Republican-controlled Congress to agree with him now to lift the ban.
And a right-leaning Supreme Court. All right.
Yeah.
We'll be watching. Alexis, thanks so much.